see this later. Okay, so I'm recording now. Okay, let me start over. So what we will do, we need to create custom, or we need to create connection, but by ourselves, because we don't have something that will make the same connection in the catalog, in the connections catalog. So I will create a beam from this point here to this point. And as I said, to have this intersection point, you have to activate two things. Okay, the intersection snap and the snap to geometry lines. Okay, they both should be activated. So I will select the section like this. Now look at this, guys. It is not oriented in the direction that I need. I will double click on it and we will go to position here. Okay, we will go to position. If you go to position, you have option called rotate. You just need to select the suitable one. Just try them one by one. So this one is really good for me. This one is really good for me. So it is snap at middle, at the long side. It's snap, position at the middle from the long side. It is positioned at the edge, at the end, okay, for the depth direction. So this is the plate as you see here. Okay, what else, guys? We need also this plate to be extended. Okay, so we have 2 inches and 2 inches, so 4 inches on the top and 4 inches on the bottom. Okay, so we have 4 inches on the top and 4 inches in the bottom. There is a very nice option here that I can do this extension without extending the plate itself. It is called end offset. So if you go to end offset here and you put 2 inches or 4 inches, okay, look at this, it will go in the wrong side. So I will make it in negative. So the plate was extended in the right side. And similarly to the end, I will make 4-inch extension. So now we have the plate like this. Okay, good. What else? Now we need to cut. We need to cut this extension because the plate, look at this, the beam comes through the plate. So we need to cut all of this. How can I do this? There is a very nice command here. It is called okay. Still here. Just scroll until we find it. Yes. You have fit part end. This is an option here. You have also you have part cut. If you have part and you need to cut it by another part, and you have the line cut. Okay, let's try this one. I think this one that I used to use, it will ask you pick the part to be fitted. So I will select this part. After that, it will select you pick the first point. So this will be the first point, and after that, pick the second point. This will be the second point. So now we fit the part here. Look at the part. It was fitted to the plate. Okay. What else, guys? We need to do the same for the other side. We need to do the same for the other side here. What is the best option? The best option is to do mirror for this plate. Or we can just copy this plate. We can just copy this plate. So I will select the plate like this. Okay. And I can copy it. So I will select copy it by using Control C. Okay. And I will pick any point of it. This point, and I will move perpendicular. You have to make sure that you have perpendicular option. Okay. So it will be like this. but the gripping point here, the gripping point in the side, I like the gripping point to be at the intersection, like this one. This will give you better control. This will give you a better control when you do this. Okay. So how to do this? We will click on this one first. What is this? Okay. Okay. And I will select here, instead of behind, I will select front. Okay. And after that, I will return it back again. I will return it back again. Control M. Another option, you can mirror this plate. You can mirror this plate. Why I did this? For no reason, but I just comfortable if I have the gripping points of the two plates intersecting at the same point like this, but this will not make any difference in the model. You can just copy it like usual. Now I will do the fitting also. I will do the line cut also. Okay. Here, select the first point and select. Okay. The line cut here will ask you about the side to remove. So the side to remove will be this. And this is the difference between the line cut and the fitting. The fit will not ask you about this. The line cut will ask you about the side of the cutting. So we now have very nice clean cut, as you see here. Okay. Any question? Okay. Now we have stiffeners here like this. We have stiffeners like this. And we need to know how can we build these stiffeners. We need to know how can we build these stiffeners. The best way is to build the stiffeners is by creating construction lines. Okay. So if you go to steel here, you can find, just scroll, you can find construction lines. Yes, construction objects here. Okay. So construction objects will make it easy for you to locate the location of different places. So here I created construction line. Construction line will not appear in the drawing. It's something to make it easy for you to locate the points. So I will make construction line here, and I will make another construction line here. Okay. And now, okay, we need to locate the stiffeners. You can make the stiffeners horizontal like this, or you can make the stiffener perpendicular to, parallel to the top of the beam. Before I do this, before I decide this, let me do another construction line, vertical construction line like this. And I will copy this construction line, Control C, and I will move in this direction, and I will say 4. Okay. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 points that I can use, I can use to create the stiffeners. How to create the stiffeners? We create the stiffeners by using plate here. It asks you about the first point, ask you second point, third point, and finally fourth point. And if you need to close this, just click on the middle button of the mouse like this. So we have a stiffener here. The thickness of this stiffener should equal to the thickness of the other stiffener. Let us look at the thickness of the other stiffener. Guys, I'm not able to select the stiffener here. Look at this. I'm not able to select it. Why? Why? Because here I'm saying, look at this. Select component. No, I need to select object in the component. If I click on this, I can select the stiffener now. So it is plate half inch. So I will copy it like this, and I will say plate half, modify. Okay. Okay. What else, guys? What else? We have these. Okay. We have these things in the corners here. We have these things on the corners. Okay. It is called corner chamfer. Have I do the corner chamfer? Okay. You just click on the corner and select corner chamfer. So I will do this here. So we need to make corner chamfer here. You need to select this first. And after you select this, you select at the point. What kind of chamfer you need? I need one, the line chamfer, and I will select, put the distance like this. So it gives me the line chamfer like this. And I will do one on the other side here at the same point here. Okay. I think the line chamfer here is bigger a little bit. Maybe half inch or something like this, or 1 inch, maybe 1 inch. What we have now? We have like more than 1 inch. Might be no, not more than 1 inch. 1 inch and 1 inch. Yes, something like this. Okay. So now we have the stiffener, as you see here. And I can mirror this stiffener. I will mirror this stiffener. So to mirror this stiffener, I will need to mirror it about a vertical axis. So I will mirror it about this line here. Okay, so go to edit. Okay, go to edit, copy spatial. We need to select it first. So I will select it first, mirror, copy spatial, and I will say mirror. And you need to select 2 points on the line and then say copy. Okay, look at this. It tells you similar object already exists in one or more of the positions. Okay, so I will say cancel. What is the problem here, guys? The problem is the plane you are working with. Look at the plane here, the working plane, the XY. The XY plane is the horizontal plane. To make this mirror correct, you need to make the working plane this one, the plane that we are working on. So how can I do this? I go to view. Here, there is work plane here, one option. Yes, if you go to work plane here, you have parallel to view, parallel to view. So I will select parallel to view, then I will select the view. What happened? So the work plane now is lying at the same plane of my view. So now we can do the mirror. Let's try again. So edit, copy spatial, mirror, and I will select this point. I will select this point and I will say copy. Make sense? Okay. So we have a very nice 2 stiffeners. We need also to make 2 stiffeners at the bottom. We need to make 2 stiffeners at the bottom. This stiffener here can be also parallel to the beam, or it can be horizontal like this. I will make it horizontal. So again, we go to the steel. First of all, we click on this. No, we don't need this. Okay. Okay, good. So I will go to steel again, and I will select plate. I will select this point, this point, this point, and this point. Okay, so I have the stiffeners like this. Let me check the thickness. Okay, the thickness is good. And we need to make the chamfer 19/32 here. So you can delete the construction line now. We don't need it anymore. So I need chamfer here It is line chamfer. It is 19 over 32 and 19 over 32. And here we have this one. This is 1 inch and 1 inch. Okay. Now we need to copy this. We need to mirror this. So edit, copy special, mirror, and I already work with the plane, so we can copy it directly. Good. Any question before we move forward? Okay, now I need to connect the parts. Okay, look at this. We have here, we have some options here. We have here, what is this? Select assembly. Select assembly. What is assembly? Assembly is any parts connected by welding. Look at this. So when I do select assembly, look at this. Look at this. This is selected the plate, selected the stiffeners, selected the base plate, selected the base plate stiffener. What is the reason, guys? Why this is considered one assembly? Can any of you please respond? Because they're supposed to be connected by welding. So assembly, it is just a definition. Assembly is a group of steel elements connected by welding. Okay? So here, for example, this is assembly. We have the beam, we have the steel plate, we have the stiffeners. But we have a problem here. What is this problem? This part here. This part should be welded to this beam. So it is not connected to the assembly. How can I make it connected to the assembly? You have two methods. The first method is to create welding between them. The second method is to do this directly. Without welding. And most of us as detailing engineer, if you work as detailing engineer, you don't need to identify the welding at every plate, because we understand that these things connected by welding. I understand that the stiffener will be connected by welding. Okay, so the easy way, instead of making weldings, and you can make weldings, by the way, from here, weld here. So when you make the weld, it asks you about the select the part to weld to. So I weld to this beam and select the part to be welded. I will select this. Okay, look at this. So now when I select the assembly, I will select the assembly again. Look at this. This part was included to the assembly. And you can adjust the kind of welding, guys. Look at this. You can adjust the kind of welding. Is it fillet weld? If it is all around weld? If it is workshop weld? If it is site weld? You can also adjust the W, which is the size of the weld itself here. Okay. If you don't want to use the weld, you can just select this as a part. So instead of using this, you use this here. You say select object. So I will select this, and I will select this also, and I will say add to assembly. Add to assembly. Okay. Let me select assembly again. So selecting assembly give me everything I need here. Okay. Any question? Any question, guys? Okay. One of the things that I want you also to play with, the color of things. For example, here, I will go to select this plate. We have here option called select object in component. Here, the class 99. We usually use class 99s for stiffeners and end plates. Okay? This is just, it is not important, but I like all of you to do this. So all these elements here. Okay. All these elements, I will give class 99 to them. Okay. So I will select this one. I will select this one here. This one. This one. Oh. Let me look at the side. It is easier. Okay. I will remove the construction lines. I no longer need them. It's not working. Okay. Let me select them individually. So I will select here 99. 99. 99. 'kay. Here also you can identify the material because the material will appear in the drawing. So you can just identify the steel A36 or A992. Here, A992, whatever the steel you want to select. Look at this. We identified one welding here. So we started to have this welding. You can just create, like, just delete it because we did. No, we will make. Any question? I will make add to assembly instead of the welding. Okay. We will do the same. I will do the same for the second part here. So I will select all of this. And I would say add to assembly and add this to. Yes. Okay. So as engineer, when you manufacture this will be one piece. You will do this in your workshop. Okay. This will be one piece. This will be one piece. This will be one piece, and this will be one piece. And these pieces are connected by bolts. Okay. All of this done in the workshop. These assemblies here, the 4 assemblies, will be done at the workshop. Okay. Like this. Any question? Now we need to make the bolts. Now we need to make the bolts between these plates. You have here the bolts option. You have the bolts option here. And you need to, it asks you once you click like this, it asks you about the main part to which the secondary part will be bolted. So I will select this. Then it will ask you about the second part. I will select this. Okay. After that, you need to right click, middle click in the mouse. It asks you pick the point to indicate the bolt group origin. I will select this middle point here, and I will select another point at the middle here. So this is the bolt group. It consists of one bolt, so we need to modify it. So I will work on it by double click on it like this. Okay, we need to select bolt group. Why you are not selecting bolt group? Select the bolt, the individual bolt. Oh, sorry, because I created bolt. I need to create bolt group. Okay. Something wrong here. Single bolt. Ah, okay, okay. I was working on the like older version. Okay, we were right. We have no problem. So I will create bolt like this, and I will select this part. Then I will select this part, and now I will select the middle point here and the middle point here. Okay. So we need to modify this. So we will double click on this bolt. Now we will go to the bolt group. First of all, we will select the bolt diameter. I will assume that we have 3/4 bolts, no problem. And now we need to know the X and Y distance. First of all, our bolts is not in this plane. Our bolts are not in this plane. They are in different plane. Okay. So we will go to position and I will go to rotate and I will select top and see what I have. Yes. So we are good. This is the direction of the bolt. Okay. Second, we need to control the X and Y distance. So the distance between these bolts based on the drawing, something around 3 inches. Okay, so I will select 3 inches here. So we have 2 line of bolts here. We have initial distance equal to 2 inches, and the initial distance can be put here. So I will say 2 inches. So we have the area here. We have the bolts here. And these bolts, I don't like these bolts. Let's see the bolts that we have. We need, for example, bolts A3. Not this one. So based on the standard you have in your yes, like this. These bolts are really good. So I will use these bolts, and the diameter is the same, 3/4. So you can add washer if you want, like this. You can add additional washer if you want. Okay. You can remove the nut based on the way you want to show your bolts. Okay. Now I need also to add one more line of bolts under the flange. So I will select X distance equal to, let's start with 4, and we will see. So this one is a little bit not good. I don't like it because they are very close. So I will select 4.5. Okay. So this is good. As engineer, you need to, you may require to change this, because if you make this very close to the flange, the worker will not able to install the bolt. So if, for example, if I make it like this, three, look at this. You will not be able to use the torque key to install it. So even if the designer give you unrealistic dimension, you need to change this as a drafting engineer. Okay. So I worked as a drafting engineer between 2000, I think 9. No, not 2009. 2008 and 2012. 3 years working on this software, using this software. So we used to change things to fit the construction. So I would say 4.5. This one is good. Okay, guys, any question? I think also we need to increase the spacing a little bit. So something like 3.5 will be better. Good. So I will click on this. I will click on this. These are the characteristics that we have right now. So I will do the same from the bottom. I will do the same from the bottom. So I will say bolt. I will select this one, then this one, and I will select the middle button of the, I click on the middle button of the mouse. I will select this point, then I will select, okay, good. What do you think, guys? Do you think it's good? Okay. What else we need to add? What else we need to add? Let me look at what we have. I don't know why my license expired. It looks like I have a student license. It shouldn't expire, but AutoCAD. AutoCAD. Okay, I need to install the 2024 version. I think this is the problem. Okay. Okay, so if you go to the project folder here, okay, you have detailing and layout here. Detailing and layout. If you go to detailing and layout, you will find the distances between the structural elements. And this is the layout. This one. Where is the distance between the purlins? This is in the gable. Wind bracing. Yes, the distance between the purlins between 4 and 6. 4 and 6 foot. Okay. Okay, guys. Between 3 and 6 foot. So I will use 3 and 6 foot. I will use 6 foot. So I will use you can adjust this based on this distance. So we have here, we have 39 foot. So 39 divided by 6, it will give you about 7 distances. 39 divided by 5, 7.8. So I will use 5 foot. So the distance between the purlins here, they will be 5 foot. Okay. So to install the purlins, we need something called seat angle. We need seat angle. Okay. So the seat angle is angle welded to the top of this frame. So let me do this. I will show you how to do this. So we will go to beams and we will create a beam like this. And after that, I will modify the section. I need to select the part, not the assembly. I will go back here. and I will say something like angle. Let me check inside. So we have angles here. Like I will say angle 3, 2 by 3 will be good. Angle 2 by 3. And I will select the smallest thickness that we have. 5 quarter, 3/8, quarter inch. Apply. Okay. This is the angle here. Okay. This angle needs some adjustments. This angle needs some adjustments. First of all, I need it to be connected from the corner. So I will select the front here, not this corner. I will say behind. Yes, it will be this corner like this. I also need the longest line or the longest leg, the vertical one. So I will select here front. Okay. Back. No, I need front. It is okay. Okay. You need to make this front again. Okay. So this angle is good. It can be now used as a seat angle. I don't need this extension anymore, so I will remove it. So it will be 0 and 0. This is the seat angle. We have a problem here, a small problem. This seat angle need to be rotated. Need to be rotated a little bit. There are two methods to rotate it: the accurate method and the inaccurate method. We have measure option here. Let's look at it. Where is it? We have a view, maybe. Can measure. So we can measure angle. So it will ask you first about the center. So this is the first point. Ask you about the start point. This will be the start point. And it will ask you about the end point. This is the end point. What is the angle, guys? 5.71059. So now I can rotate this by 5.71059. Okay. I need this in the negative side. Very good. Okay. So this seat angle, as you see here, will be used to the purlins will sit at this end here. I will show you how to do this later. Okay. I will show you how to do this later. Okay. But we need to move this as close as we can, to this end here. Okay. So let me select a distance. Let us select a distance as exact distance. So again, I will use construction line. I will use a construction line. Where is it? Construction lines, construction object. So I will create construction object perpendicular to the beam like this. Okay. And then I will move it, Control M. By using Control M, I will move it to this point. Okay. And now I will copy it, Control C. If you need to copy something on the inclined line, you copy it, you say Control C, select it, then say Control C, and you can select 2 points in the line. So I will select this like this. So it will be 6 inches, 7 inches, 8 inches at the same inclination. So I will select something like 7 inches. Look at this. Okay, very good. And now I will move this to this point of intersection here. We will remove these options because not able to get the intersection. I don't know why, but I think we're good now. No, we are not good. Need to move it more. Yes. Okay, so we got the seat angle at the correct place. Okay, what else? We need to copy this seat angle at distance equal to 5 feet. So it will be control, like if you go to edit, we can say copy special. Okay, linear. Okay, this give us distance only. Let me see. So we will select from here to this distance, 760 inches. No, I don't like to use this. Okay, let's just use the copy, the normal copy. So I will say Control C, select one point on the line, another point on the line like this by using the snapping option, and I would say 60. Okay, 60 inches. So now I have the first seat angle, as you see here. I will select this seat angle and I will say again Control C. You have a question? Okay, look at this. So we have seat angles 1, 2, 3, 4. This one came like outside like this. So what gonna do, I just will copy it, Control M, and I will put it here. Then I will shift it a little bit, like 4 inches. Okay, so we have seat angles as you see here. Why we use the seat angle? We use the seat angle to connect the purlins. So this one will be selected, this one will be selected. Let us select all of them at the same time. And I will say right click, add to assembly. It's a problem. Yes, add to assembly. I will add them like this. We still have some here. Why this one is not added? There is something wrong here. Add to assembly. We'll add this. Oh. Add to assembly. Okay. So now our assembly will come like this. Will come like this. Will come with the head plate, will come with the stiffener, and will come with the seat angle. We have seat angle here not connected. So I will say okay. Any question, guys? Any questions? Okay, so now we need to mirror this at the opposite side. We need to mirror this at the other side. So I will select all of them again. I will select all of them. So I go to this option to select them as a parts, not as assembly, not as assembly, not as an assembly. Okay. So and I will say like edit, copy special, mirror, and we need to select 2 lines. Okay. Good. And now I will select all of them and try to do add assembly. Hopefully it will work. No, it will not work. So we need to select. Add to assembly. Add to assembly. What is the problem? Okay. Make sure, let's make sure everything is good. Okay, so we can now create view for this assembly. So if you look at the, if you click at this and you go to create view, okay, so it will be one view to the assembly. Okay, single view to the assembly. So this is one assembly that will come welded to the site with these characteristics here. Okay. Any question, guys? Okay. So I will close this view. I'll go to view here, go to view list, and I will select 3D view. I think we were talking about axis A. So I'll go to view and select side view at A. Okay. So now we are ready to replicate our frame. We are ready now to replicate our frame. We have everything we needed. We have, no, we still need also to put, we still need to add seat angle for the side girts. We still need to add seat angle for the side girts. So let me look at this in the drawing. We don't have any details on the drawing, but we usually build three something around 15 15 foot of masonry, and after that we start to put the steel wall. And this is what I will do again. So I will create a seat angle here. Okay, so I will go to steel, I will go to beam, I will select something like this, and let's do the adjustments. Let me do it at the bottom here. So I will create it here from this point to this point. So I will assume that I have masonry wall for 15, for not 15, sorry, for 10 foot, 10 feet. Okay, so I will move this 10 feet up, Control M. 10 feet mean 120 inches. Okay, so I will have masonry to this height. This is what we usually do. And now I need to modify this. First of all, okay, we need to select not the assembly. Okay. Okay. Now I will remove this angle. First of all, I will remove this angle, 0. After that, I can select top. No, back. Below. Okay, below is good. Below is good. And I will select here behind. Good. So this is a good seat angle, as you see here. It's a good seat angle. Good. 3 inches, by the way, is very small. This is very small. So we might need to use something 6 inches. So I will modify this. I will show you how can I modify this. I double click like this and I will select something like you usually use angle 4 inches, 5 inches. So I will use 5 by 3. Okay. Again, I will use 5 by 3 by quarter. Apply. Okay. Yeah, this is good seat angle. Okay. I need to modify all other seat angles, guys, because I feel they are very small. They will not be okay. So I will select all the seat angles like this, all the seat angles to change them in one click. Okay. So I will select all seat angles. Select this seat angles. Select this seat angle here. Okay. There's a wrong object make it difficult to do this. So let me select them one by one. I'm just saying, click on control. Okay, there is something wrong in this one. No? Okay, so I will select change the section to 5 by 3 by quarter. Apply. Okay. Look at this. We have a correct sign here. This means that this is the only properties that will be changed. Nothing in these options will be changed. So I'll say okay. So we have it. Similarly here. Okay. I just need to copy this. I will copy this, Control B, Control C. Control V. Okay. You might need to shift this a little bit, like quarter inch or something like this, to make it like fit better, but it is not a big issue. Okay. Good. So I modified all the seat angles, as you see. Now we need to do the same here. Not do the same, just replicate the seat angles here. So I will say select Control C, then I will click any point on the line, second point on the line, and I will select 5 foot mean 60 inches. Okay. It is better for you to just split this distance. Split this distance because the only two distances. So this is what I will do. So I will put this here and I will split this distance. So I will say edit. I will say measure distance from here to here. It is 4 foot and 5 inches, like 48 plus 5. 48 plus 5 equal to 53. 53 divided by 2 equal to 26. 26.5. Okay. Control C. Okay. So we have seat angle. So the plan, guys. What is the problem? Something wrong. Okay. So I will say redraw. Redraw will remove the dimension. Okay. So the plan is to build masonry, until this depth, and after that we will use the steel at this end here. I feel that there is distance bigger than the other one. Oh, this is 4 and 5. Okay. We need to add 1. We just need to shift this. Okay. So we have the difference is there is 6 inch, 7 inch. 7 inch divided by 2. So I need to move this 3.5 inches only. 3.5 inches. Okay, sorry about this. I just confused. I added 1 here. No, I just wanted to shift this a little bit. So it is 3.5 inches. Make the two distances are the same. Let me check again. For 48.5, 48.5, 4 foot and 8 inches and 0.5. Okay, so they are the same as you see here. Redraw. Now I will select this one. I will select this one, and I will select this one. I will go to edit. Okay, copy spatial mirror. Okay, and now we need to add all of those to the assembly. To the assembly, you need to add all of those to the assembly. So I will add to assembly here, and I will select this and add them to the assembly. Okay. So our frame is ready. So I will go to the 3D view here. I will select. So now it is like 10 foot down and 10 foot up. The limit of this view, 10 foot down and 10 foot up. Okay. I just will increase it, like I will make 50 foot up. Why we don't see this? Okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. 50 foot. So 50 foot up. So 50 foot. Okay. Now, guys, you will select everything. I will select all the assemblies. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I will say Control C, and any reference point can be good. So I will select the edge point of the line here, this one, the end point of the line. So this is my first frame. Second frame. Okay. And so on. Is there any best way? Yes, you can just say, what is the distance? What is the distance? It is 17.1. How many inches? So if I measure this, I can click here. So it is 5, 17, and 1. 17 and 1, like this. So I can select this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 assemblies. And I can go to copy special. Can say replicate. Okay. 17 point inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will say 5. Copy. Oh, it's not X, sorry. It's not X direction. Should be Z direction, minus Z direction. So it will be minus Z direction. Say copy. Oh, we need to select again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy. Okay, we are good. We are good. So this is the coordinate system here, the reference coordinate system. So it is Z direction. So now we have all our frames. As you see here, we have set angles to connect the purlins. We have set angles to connect the side girts. Okay. Now we need to add we just need to add the purlins. Okay. So I will add the purlins, and next time we will add the bracing. Okay. Because the purlins are easy, I will add them today. Okay. So the purlins usually we use cold formed steel sections. Okay. So it will be done like this, like from this point, the middle point of this seat angle. Here, from the middle point of this seat angle here to the middle point of this seat angle. Okay. Now let's go ahead and adjust the section. So I will double click on this. And I will go to this list here and go to the Do we have anything called cold formed? Parametric profiles here. Yes, CC, the CC section. So you can use this in your project without design. So please go ahead. You can just use this in your project without design, because we don't have time to cover the cold form section. I will give you idea about this, but we don't have time to cover this. So you can just use this section that I will give to you right now. Okay. So 8 inches the height. The plate thickness is 3/16 is good. The fold is good. The head here, this can be like 3 inches. So something like this. The height is about 8 inches, and the width of the flange is around 3 inches. The thickness in the range of 3/16, 1/16, something like this, because it is called formed section. The fold, this lip here, E1. Okay, something around 1 inch will be good. So you can use this section for your project. You don't need to worry about the design of purlins. So I will say apply, okay, modify. Okay, now we need to rotate it. We need to rotate it. So I will copy the angle from here. I will copy the angle, Control C, and I will go here. Yeah, I already have the angle. So I just will make it positive instead of negative. So this is my purlin here. Okay, this is the purlin here. Okay, so it will be connected by 1 bolt. It will be connected by 1 or 2 bolts to the seat angle. Let me go to the 3D view. Okay, so I will copy all of them. Okay, look at this, guys, here. The first purlin should be extended a little bit. The first purlin should be extended a little bit, and this is only for the first purlin. I will do this later. I will not do this now. I will do it later. But let's now copy. I will select any reference point, and I will go to the corresponding one. Okay, it's good. Good. What after that? We need to mirror this. So I will go here and select the purlins to mirror them. So it will be edit, copy special, mirror, and we already adjusted the plane. So I will select 2 points and say copy the band. Okay. So we have the purlins. Any question about the purlins, guys? Any question? Now we can go to this view here and select all the purlins like this and copy them again. So Control C from this point, any reference point, to the other reference point. Okay, good. Look at this, guys, here. It is unacceptable for parts to touch each other like this. This is unacceptable. What should I do? I just need to cut a small part from the side. Okay, so here I will come and cut 1/4 inch. So it will be minus 0.25 like this. Okay, this one also will be cut minus 0.25 and minus 1.5. Okay, no, it will be positive. Okay, so I cut 1/4 inch from each side like this, and we need to do the same for this one. For this one here, I don't know why it doesn't collect everything. It doesn't collect the. Okay, so this one will be 0.25 and this one will be minus 0.25. Okay, good. Yes, here also. .25 and this one minus 0.225. Okay. Good. What about this one? The first one here. This one need to be cut from the side and extended from the side. Okay, so I will select them like this. Okay, so from the yellow side, they need to be extended. They need to be extended to cover the steel. Okay, so I will extend them by something like 4 inches. So it will be minus 4. Minus 4. Okay. They should be extended more than this because they should cover the corrugated sheet found here. Okay. And here we have minus 0.2. We have like minus 0.25. No, this one should be minus 0.25. Okay. And you do the same. You do the same on the other side here. Okay. So from the yellow end here, from the yellow end, we need to move 0.25. No, it is in the minus. Should be positive. And from the other end here, we need to move 4 inches. Like this. And now we can. Any question? Can't hear you very well. Hello? Hello? Okay. 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 Here I need to just extend this from the side, from the red side, 4 inches. So it will be 4 inches positive. And here we will need also extend them from the yellow side. So to extend them, we need minus 4. Like this. Okay. We started to have a steel structure, guys. Okay. We started to have steel structure. So next time we will have the purlins bracing. We will continue the side girts and we will have the bracing, and I will show you how can we generate the drawing from this. Any question before we leave? Any question? Thank you very much. See you next week.